you know, he would step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa, whoa. Hey. Thank y'all very much for tuning in to the Habitual Line Steppers podcast. I'm Garrett Langley.
And I am Terry Ricardo DeShazo II.
And we are coming to y'all live this Monday, September 22nd. It's Tuesday, the 22nd. And a hot start already. And while we're talking about hot starts, Terry, we received a submission for an alternative intro for our podcast.
True.
Yeah, this was submitted by Terry Ricardo DeShazo the first.
Oh, yeah?
He put this up and said, quote, under his suggestion, very nice sound. So, if all of our listeners could join us for an experimental new intro to the Habitual Line Steppers, here we go. Very nice sound, right?
What is that? Yeah, I feel like I know who that is, but I'm going to just take a guess. Is that Tito Jackson?
No. Ray C.
Ray C? Who the fuck is he?
I don't know, bro. Ask your dad.
Ew. I didn't look that up.
I saw that shit. I started cracking the fuck up, man.
Look it up. Well, you know, eventually we do got to get a new intro music because they're going to copyright that shit.
We just need to sing the whole thing ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're making any noise in the background, they don't count it as a strike, so you're good to go.
Yeah, same thing with our outro when I just said the Jay-Z shit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you're cool. Well, I don't want to spend too much time appropriating Jay-Z or Frankie Beverly, Maze, or even our, what was his name, Rice D or some stupid shit?
Ray C, man.
Ray C.
It just rhymes with Jay-Z.
Right, bro. That shit sound like a name for like a shitty Asian porno actor. Rice D. Rice D walking on studio.
Well, nah, it sounds like a fucking bootleg Radio Shack. Ray C batteries.
No, bro, true. It powers a helicopter.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, man, what a collapse the intro to this podcast, man. It all just went to shit, didn't it? And it all went to the shit for the Clippers in their Game 7 against the Nuggets as well. They absolutely blew it.
Yep.
Up 3-1.
Hey, call them by their right name. The Los Angeles Scissors now. They're no longer Clippers. They can't cut hair no more. It's over. Only white people here. No more of that black shit.
Okay.
No more fades. None of that. We doing one.
Called Clippers because Clippers are a type of boat, right?
No. We don't.
Right.
I'm black. We don't know about boats. What the hell are you talking about?
I think if you look over history, you reconsider that statement a little bit.
I like that one. That's a risky one.
I might know more about boats than you expect.
I only know about the Mayflower. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, we forget about those other ones.
Man, you way off right now.
Go ahead.
All right, so Clippers blow it 3-1. This is Doc's third 3-1 that he's blown. He blew this in Orlando with T-Mac. He blew it in LA before with CP3 and Blake.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this is again.
Yeah. So what you think about this dude, bro? Does he still need like a job, of course, in the NBA? Like, what is the problem with this guy? That's not like he blew those 3-1s, and he's got a couple 3-2s he's blown. I just don't understand. Like,
Honestly, I wonder if the Clippers may not have been better this season running with Ty Lue as their coach instead of Doc. Ty Lue is the lead assistant on Doc's bench.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they both got one chip.
I don't know. I rock with Doc. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, but he definitely was slow to adjust during this series. And as always, he upsets me with his out of timeout stuff. His out of timeout shit is fucking infuriating.
It's so weird because his out of timeout shit used to be good in Boston.
I know. Well, I think he had somebody else drawing up those plays for him, bro.
I guess. It's like him, Ty Lue, and then like another dude, Sam Cassell.
What is it, Bernie Bickerstaff or something like that?
He might still be on the joint. I know Sam Cassell is on there still.
They have a whole lot of respected people in the coaching office and the front office with Jerry West and was it JB Bickerstaff or something? Not Bernie.
Something like that.
But it's one of these dudes that's been like an interim coach like 6 times. You know what I mean? And then they just fire him at the end of the season.
I think he used to coach Charlotte when they were the Bobcats.
Possibly. I know he used to coach Detroit. He coached the Knicks. He coached I don't know, he may have coached the Hawks. But anyway, man, like this is a collapse of epic proportions for the Clippers who said before the season that this is like championship or bust. Even though Paul said after the season is not championship or bust.
So, biggest collapses of all time, or it's just the Clippers, just the Clippers or whatever?
I think when you look at the capital they traded away to acquire those 2 players, you have to put this into the biggest collapses of all time because you have to realize how much is on the line for this trade, how much capital they gave up. They won't have a first-round pick for 7 years.
Yeah. Did they? So they already didn't have first-round picks, right? Before they even got them. So then when they traded for Paul George, I think they gave up what, like 2022, 2024, and 2026 or some shit.
It's something like that. And they have pick swaps in there too in the second round.
Oh yeah. Yo, what's up with Paul George, man? This dude, his record in Game 7s is like fucking ridiculous. Didn't he scored like 10 points this time, right? In this game, in the Game 7, or was it 13?
No, it was 10. He went from playoff P to pandemic P to way off P. And for Paul George, like, you got to think it's got to be like nowhere but up from here, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I mean, is this a lower low than when he broke his leg?
Oh, shit. Maybe. I mean, because, like, apparently he had, like, this heartfelt, like a speech after the game. And all the players are just looking at him like, come on, dog. You scored, like, 10 points versus the Dallas Mavericks. You scored, like, 5 points versus the fucking whoever they just lost, Nuggets. Like, come on. Yeah. Why are we supposed to listen to you? Can we hurry up and get to Cancun? We're done with this shit.
Right. 1, 2, 3 Cancun, homie. That's what the Clippers did, for sure.
They're out, bro. Yo,
you know what? Nobody wants to hear these sappy, like, locker room type of stuff, like these motivational speeches when you come out and play like shit. That's why nobody liked Dwight Howard when he was in Atlanta, because he used to try to do that shit all the time. It's like, bro, you have 6 points and 8 rebounds. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, like, we expected this. At least I expected this from Paul George. Like, I know the game before, I think he might have dropped 30, but I knew he wasn't going to do shit in this Game 7. He always plays
like tight, man.
He always plays like shit in Game 7. Like, he's got a long track record of the shit, so I'm not surprised. The more, like, I'm more surprised about Doc Rivers didn't make adjustments for 3 straight games. He let Jokic just cook Montrezl Harrell. He cooked Zubac.
They have no one on their roster who can guard Jokic, though.
Yeah, like, but then he started like, you got to do something.
It's got to be your best shot. Is Zubac.
You got to give me a zone or something. Like, switch it up. They didn't do shit. They were just like, all right, now.
Bro, are you kidding me? Try to play zone against the Nuggets? They'd fucking destroy you if you try to play zone against them.
Yeah, look, they were only shooting in that one game. Or, I mean, in those 3 games. That's about it. It's not like they're, like, knockdown shooters. Gary Harris is not a lights-out shooter.
He's streaky.
It's like Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
He's a decent shooter.
He can
But
shoot.
really, it was Jeremy Grant, Gary Harris, and freaking Jamal Murray were just lighting them up from three, and Mike Porter Jr. too. And then Jokic.
If you play zone against that, you're not going to get cut up as much from the open threes. I think as much as you are from the cutters who are going right in the gaps. Because then you just put fucking Jokic right at the nail and just feed the ball to him, and then now you run the actions that you guys love to run all the time. Except being guarded by a man, there's going to be soft spots in the middle of the zone. Yeah,
true. I mean, plus Jokic, he probably was like salivating at the mouth when they started double teaming him. I mean, he loves to fucking pass. Like, it was the dumbest shit I'd ever seen.
The thing I love about Jokic's passes is he makes passes to people who aren't open.
Yeah.
He'll pass it to you just if the defender's head isn't looking at the ball. He'll put it in a spot where the defender can get it if he was looking, but it's that small margin of error. It's like a quarterback sees a corner or whatever who doesn't have his head around. He's like, "Fuck it, I got one-on-one coverage. I'm throwing this up."
Yeah. So here's some legendary Paul George choke chops. This is why you shouldn't be surprised about Paul George. What year is this? They play the Heat, 2013 Eastern Conference Finals. Paul George, 7 points in that Game 7 versus LeBron. The game before that, 28 points. So he hooped out.
Yeah.
2016, Game 7. He got 26 points, but he shot 33% in the fucking game.
Garbage.
Next 4, I think, Game 7s, he got 15 points, and then 10 points in this game.
Oh, you must not know about playoff P. You must not know about playoff P.
Hey,
honestly, I need to amend my bad nickname rankings and put him higher up because after this performance, he'll never be called playoff P ever again in his whole life.
He should never be called that shit. Only if it's just a joke. If you're just fucking with him.
Right. But he's the one who called himself it. But that'll never happen again, man. That'll never happen again. So now the Clips, they don't know if they're going to be able to re-sign Harrell.
Yeah.
They probably aren't going to be able to re-sign Green.
Mm-hmm.
Who is a sneaky big piece. I wish he played more than Morris did.
Michael Green.
Yeah, I always liked the Michael Green's game. So those are two big dudes they can lose right there. And Shamet in the postseason was an absolute disaster, which makes you wonder if he's one of these dudes that can only play in the regular season when people aren't locking in on defense.
Maybe. Well, what was it? He got kind of hurt in one of those games though, so I don't know if he was completely healthy. But I mean, if you're on the court,
you remember that game when it was one of the first ones in the bubble? He had 4 turnovers in 90 seconds.
Who, Shaman?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Hey, man.
To his credit, Doc was like, hey, why don't you come over here, Landry, and take a seat right next to me, bud.
I mean, it's easy. That's pretty easy decision for Doc to make. Hey, you fucking suck. Get off the court.
These are the decisions that Doc can handle.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Hey, look. All I got to say is we could talk about Paul George. We could talk about Doc Rivers. But the real culprit, we know who it is.
It's Kawhi.
He tried to take that crown from LeBron. It ain't as easy as you think, boy.
Nah.
This is like his first year trying to be a leader. And
I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses for Kawhi, though.
Yeah.
But my God, did all his teammates come up short. Trez sucked. Lou Williams is supposed to be their closer, bro. In the crunch time minutes, Lou Williams has been the dude taking all their shots in the regular season. Lou Williams in the last 3 fourth quarters of the Clippers series, 7 shots combined over 3 fourth quarters, bro.
Wasn't he 3 for 7 or some shit?
Yeah. Montrezl Harrell was horrifically bad on defense and had problems catching the ball and moving at the same time. channeling his inner Kwame Brown for some reason. And these were the two dudes that like finished 1 and 2 in Sixth Man of the Year.
Yeah,
so they were supposed to have this gigantic big 1-2 punch off their bench. If you remember, like all the minutes that they sat PG or Kawhi during the regular season, they could just be like, Lou Will and Trez, just go run this pick and roll, and you're going to average 1.2 points per possession off this. And just destroy teams while our bench is there. And then you get to the playoffs, and then that whole, like, the first wrinkle of your offense, like your plan B just goes out the window. And suddenly you're just like, Kawhi, take us there.
Yeah, I didn't understand that shit. But, I mean, Lou Williams, he didn't even want to go to the bubble. They had to convince us that.
I think it's because both of them left the bubble.
Yeah, both of them did. But, I mean, look, Montrezl Harrell left like it was like a funeral or something. His grandma died or some shit. Lou Williams, I get it. I think somebody close to him died. But then he went to fucking Magic City. Like, Montrezl came back. Lou Williams, sweet and sour, lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk. Lou Williams, like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
He was chilling with fucking Jack Harlow and all those other dudes.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can call it
indicative though of like the commitment, right? When you look around the league and you see other teams that are still in it, what do they have in common? Alex Caruso misses his sister's wedding to be in the bubble, where he's supposed to be featured in it. Gordon Hayward misses the birth of his first child, so while he's injured, so he could possibly stay and play. Like, this is the type of next level commitment, intensity, togetherness, and competitiveness that you need to reach like this last four. And clearly the Clippers didn't have it. For all their talk about being like mentally tough and physically tough, and we're not from Hollywood and the glitz and glam, like we're the working man's team. It's like, no, you're not that physically, you're not that mentally tough, you're not that physically tough. You just have fucking Marcus Morris who flagrantly fouls people all game.
Hey, look, and if we keep it all the way 100,000% like truthful, they should have lost to fucking Dallas in the first round.
If Dallas had one more player, you know what I mean?
Like, remember first game, they throw out Porzingis when they had the lead on a bogus-ass second technical. Doncic beats them by himself in like one of the other games. And then I think Porzingis ended up getting hurt like around game 4 or so.
Yep. Game 4. Yep. And don't forget Doncic's little splash game winner that he had in game 5.
Reggie Jackson. There's still an MIA on Reggie Jackson. I remember when they got Reggie Jackson, they were like, oh, yeah, that's the missing piece. He played 3 minutes in game 7. He played 2 minutes in game 6.
When they did that, I was like, have you watched Reggie Jackson play for Detroit ever?
No, I don't think they did.
Really?
Not either.
What is Reggie Jackson good at?
Nothing. He jumps really high.
Yeah.
40-inch vertical or some shit.
He can dribble the ball, which is –
he can't do anything. They didn't want to play him. So, I mean, what's the point of even playing him?
This is another question I brought up with the Clippers before the postseason. I think it's evident against now. Is Reggie Jackson is he the second best dribbler? Does he have the second best handles on the whole team?
On the Clippers?
Yeah.
Who's got the best handle? Lou Will?
Lou Will.
Paul George.
You think Paul George has better handles than Reggie?
Yeah, he's got better handles than Reggie Jackson.
Maybe, but it's close.
Yeah, but they don't let him take the ball up like that, though.
I'm just saying, that's not a good sign. When a dude who you're signing off like the scrap heap who wasn't on a team right before playoffs, put him right on your roster and you're supposed to contend for a championship, and he's your third best ball handler.
Yeah, he's trash. He's fucking
point guard can't dribble.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about who played, it was only, like 6 people who actually, like, played, or 7 maybe. And then Montrez and Lou really were not giving you much. And then Patrick Beverley wasn't giving you much on defense. So it was just like, what are we even doing out here? I don't even know how the shit went 7 games, to be honest with you.
Well, Utah. I mean, if we're going to talk about a calamity of errors, I think we can transition and talk about Utah some. And a play reminiscent of that Reggie Jackson play where Luka gets a switch onto him and then hits the game winner from 3. We saw a similar play that happened last night and where Anthony Davis hits the game winner. They put Mason Plumlee in the game specifically to chase Anthony Davis. They figure he's like the quickest on his feet and jump the highest to contest his shit. Yeah. What do? They run a fucking not a pin down, but a pin up or whatever, like a horn set. They run a fucking horn set. All Plumlee has to do is fight over or under the screen because there's still like a sea of bodies in the way that still be able to contest. He doesn't even try to run through the screen, and he just lazily like points to Jeremy Grant to switch off his dude and get out there to contest it. And then Jokic has to come off of guarding the inbounder to get all the way there to just contest it. It was like
that was a good ass contest too.
It was. But
let's call it how you see it though. LeBron didn't even like give a pick. I think it's one of those things where like you can be like, did he not want the ball, or LeBron just was like, nah, this is gonna be some Brooklyn shit. I'm gonna just do the same shit, and AD's gonna knock down this three. Like, was he like 10 steps ahead of everybody else, or I don't know what the fuck's going on?
I think they knew AD was getting it. Like, they were running that shit for AD.
Probably. But why the fuck did AD was like, yeah, they drew it up for LeBron, but I don't know. I got the ball and I shot it. LeBron didn't even move.
Yeah, I don't think that was.
He literally didn't move. Like,
yeah, he was just trying to be nice and still say, like, LeBron's still the best player on the team. But yeah, I think they drew it up just for him because he hasn't really had a playoff moment like that yet.
No, not really. I mean, he's playing like his first halves are good. His second halves are.
But I'm talking about Anthony Davis in decisive times. The only other moment he had, you remember he hit that like double pump three to send the Pelicans to the playoffs. Like,
what was it, like 5 years ago?
That was when they played the Warriors in the first round when they got swept.
Yeah. Well, apparently when he hit that shot, it was like they said he hadn't hit a game winner in like 5 years or something.
Yeah,
so that could have been that one.
And that was the last moment until this one. So I think LeBron kind of wanted to get him some confidence and get him going, being like, you know what I mean, the big stage is yours, young fella.
Yeah. Well, so what you thinking? They sweeping them or what's up? It's 2-0. We got them 2-0 down.
No, I'll give them 6. I think Lakers will take this in 6. Uh-huh. Thinking back, I can't ever remember LeBron losing a series where he was up 2-0.
I don't think he ever has, honestly.
Yeah, and with no home court to go back to now, like for the Nuggets, you know what I mean? Maybe if they go to Denver and you're playing in this huge altitude and like all this other shit, but you're all playing in the bubble. LeBron's up 2-0. And if you look at Denver's roster, they don't really have anyone who can guard LeBron on the entire team besides Jeremy Grant, who's still too skinny.
Yeah, that's about it.
Who would you guard him with? Would you stick with Grant?
Who would I guard LeBron with?
Yeah.
A fucking guard, make him shoot. But then, like, he's so fucking smart now, he doesn't do that shit anymore. Yeah. He'll just take a small motherfucker to the post. There's really not much you can
at this point, man, with like the Lakers shooting troubles, if you start doing the Harden shit.
What?
Like double on the catch no matter where you are on the court.
Oh, yeah,
and just maybe, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make Rondo and we're gonna make Morris and we're gonna make Kuzma and like, you know what? You're gonna take 8 shots this game, LeBron, and everyone else is gonna have wide open shots, and they better make them because we're not gonna let you beat us.
Fuck it. They might as well go triangling too. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I really wouldn't.
I mean, those other dudes can't score like that, but I mean, they're professional basketball players. Like, if you're gonna play 4 and 3. They're still going to win.
No, I don't think so because the 4 and 3 collapses when you don't have shooting, and the Lakers don't have shooting.
Not really. Who's the best shooter on their team, you think? Danny Green? Kyle Kuzma, you think?
Yeah. They let, what's-his-face go, Troy Daniels.
Oh, yeah, true. He could smash him.
He was the best shooter. Then, Cook. Quinn Cook.
Oh. Yeah, but he ain't getting no minutes.
Yeah, but this is my point exactly. No one in the whole rotation shoots like above league average. Besides LeBron. LeBron's got to be the best shooter, right?
He shoots like 35%, I think, from 3 this year.
Yeah, whatever. But he's got volume too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he takes deep ones.
Let's call it what it is. They had a wide open 3 to go up on them early. The Nuggets. Caruso clanked the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice little rotational play, and he clanked that. They got lucky.
Yeah.
They got really lucky that they won that game.
So how desperate do you have to get to, like, before you start pulling that out? I think it's like, I think you got to kind of go in stages. At this point, I think you can recognize that, like, the defense that you're playing is not going to work. Even though they got it close in game 2, you guys got to have a better plan for LeBron. And Davis just ate everybody alive.
So I think, honestly,
yeah.
This is what you do. You do what Larry Brown did to Shaq and Kobe back in the day. You just let AD and LeBron cook, and you shut down everybody else. Everybody else has to get shut the fuck down. Nah. You just let LeBron and AD get about 80, and then you just see what you can do. Because LeBron is not proven. LeBron James has not proven that he can do the shit for 2 halves, like, consecutively.
That's not true.
Like a couple games versus Portland.
Bro, did you watch the fucking finals, the first one for the Cavs-Warriors joint?
No, fool. I'm talking about this year, not the old LeBron. LeBron is a monster. Like,
it's like, dog.
No, LeBron's a top 5 player of all time. He's my favorite player. I think he's better than Jordan. Fuck him. That's the best game I'd ever seen in my whole life was that LeBron Warriors game. That's the best, like, game I've ever seen a person play.
Yeah.
I only saw Jordan in, like, 98, and then I saw Wizards Jordan.
Yeah.
That's all.
I agree with you. That series is, like, the best I've ever seen someone play with my own eyes live.
No, just that game. I'm not going to say the whole series. Like, after he broke his hand, he couldn't shoot any more outside jump shots. He was still getting points, but he was
still averaging, like, a 38-point triple-double.
Yeah. But, no, this is what I'm saying, though. If the Nuggets just try to let LeBron and AD cook, I don't think LeBron has enough gas to, like, do that shit for the whole game. They just need to – they got to keep up score-wise. Like, if they shut down everybody else, they just have to keep up. And I think LeBron wears himself out, and then if you try to get AD to close – yeah, he made that 1-game winner, but like we said, he hadn't made one in 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't consistently trust Anthony Davis in the clutch all the time. I don't think he can bring them down in the fourth quarter and, like, shot for shot with Jokic. I like Jokic better than AD.
Yeah, clutch time, I actually like the Nuggets much more than the Lakers.
Really?
I think one of the keys to this for the Nuggets is they got to try to run more. And
yeah, I think they should.
The other thing is they got to stop fouling. I know it was like horseshit with the 24 fouls in the first quarter of game 1, but every time you foul, you take away those transition opportunities, and then the Lakers, who are already huge on defense, get to get back and set their whole defense up, and you have to run half court.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You can try to shut down the Lakers, like, fast break game or whatever the fuck, but at the end of the day, they got 2 all-time great scorers. So it's like,
yeah,
you know, pick your poison. It's really hard to defend them.
And, you know, it bears mentioning again and playoff Rondo.
Yep.
This series played exceptional.
Yeah, he's a monster, man. That motherfucker in the playoffs is a different person, bro. Like, this shit makes me want to stop regular season games right now.
Yeah. Dude, when I saw him in Dallas, I was like, yo, he's better be out the league.
Yeah, I know. But then he went to Chicago, and he almost beat the damn Celtics if he didn't get hurt.
Right, and then he goes to the Pelicans and plays great with Drew Holiday, and they beat the Blazers.
Yo, when he was almost single-handedly beat the Celtics, that was like when I was really on, like, Brad Stevens is not a good coach. But now he's in the fucking Eastern Conference Finals. I can't really say much, but secretly I'm still like, yeah, Brad Stevens is not that good of a coach.
You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. You really are.
You want to transition over to the East, or what's up?
So, man, remember what we talked about earlier about like 3 weeks ago? I was like, if you were Philly, would you trade Ben Simmons straight up for Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr.?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Michael Porter Jr. and I don't know if Ben Simmons is getting it done to get those 2 anymore. With the way Jamal Murray has been playing in these playoffs.
Yeah.
I think they should have made that trade when they had the chance. Because now Murray has played himself like above. He's too valuable now to be included.
Yeah. So where is Murray at in the tier of point guards? Is he in that second tier with maybe Damian Lillard and Steph Curry.
Hey man, the thing is, it's so hard for me to reconcile like regular season versus playoff success.
I know that's the shit I hate.
Because like in the regular season, you see guys like Mitchell and Murray who are like borderline level all-stars, and they kind of let other people in the team like be the ones in clutch time. And then in playoffs, it's like two supernovas, and they take it to a completely different level.
Yeah, and then like regular season, you see guys like Giannis get like 30 points and have the highest PER ever, and then you see him in the playoffs and he can't do anything.
So it's hard to reconcile that type of stuff, and it's hard to see like if you just watch Murray in the playoffs, you'd think like, oh, he's 10 times better than Kyle Lowry or Drew Holiday or some of these guys. But if you watch the regular season, you're like, over 82 games, these guys played better than him, and their teams did better.
Yo, 30-second side note. Everybody keeps talking about Drew Holiday as like a good defender. I don't know what it is, but I think every time I watch Drew Holiday play, he doesn't play any fucking defense.
Really?
And it'll be a screen, and he just like goes around that shit a little bit and lets the guard just go. I'm just like, yo, Drew Holiday is not good at defense. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Bro, like, all the Holiday brothers are good at defense. All three of them are good at defense.
I don't know. I feel like I've just never seen a game where he's like locked somebody down. But I don't know. 30-second side note. I'm done.
I fuck with the Holidays. Nah, he can lock people down, bro. He can put them straps up on you.
Yeah, just like Giannis, who won Defensive Player of the Year. 1 block, 1 steal. When does that ever happen in your whole fucking life? I'm on his head.
It's not about counting stats. If you look at the opposing percentage, what?
Stop it. No analytics.
No, stop using counting stats. This isn't 1998 anymore, bro.
Let me tell you something right now. You can't go back in history where somebody has 1 block and 1 steal and they won Defensive Player of the fucking Year, bro.
Right.
Not one single time. I swear to God.
Because fortunately now we're in an age of more information, so we can look beyond the common box score things and measure in a more realistic and true way who's actually impacting the game on defense.
All
right, answer me this then. You don't think it's important that like opponents opponents against Giannis shot a lower percentage than against any other defender in the entire league?
Why is that important?
Because you're missing your shots when I'm guarding you. That's what the fuck defense is.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm too emotionally frail right now. All right. I had to go through the debacle of the Falcons this weekend.
No, you good.
Coming up, like
I'm just going through with you. Look, my thing is like the fact that here's the thing: Giannis won regular season MVP. Kawhi Leonard doesn't even play in the regular season, barely. Marcus Smart doesn't get any fucking votes for Defensive Player of the Year. There's just like a whole bunch of bullshit going around in the regular season. It's trash. Like, is Giannis garbage, or is he not?
He's not garbage at all. He's the best player in the league. It's like he's a top 3 player in the league.
I mean, he's number 2 probably. I mean, the whole season I was saying, yeah, he's better than LeBron right now. But then when the playoffs turned on, I'm like,
the thing is, playoffs are just a different monster, man.
Ooh, it's like the regular season is so long, you're just like, oh, yeah, he's way better than him. And then the playoffs start, and you're just like, what the fuck? Oh,
right. You forget the shit that you learned from the playoffs the year before, and you get caught up in the whole regular season 6 months shit. And then,
I mean, it's just the human brain, though. Like, it's repetition. You see something 82 times, you're just like, oh, yeah, he's clearly better than him. He took the mantle. And then you watch the playoffs, and you're like, oh, wait. All right, so he's garbage. Then you come back. The season happens again. You're just like, oh, no, he's the greatest player of all time. No, he's the best.
So actually, Austin Rivers is shooting 38% from 3. So his per 36 are incredible.
The per 36 king, Randy Foye.
You know who would be the per 36 king in this series is Dwight Howard.
Oh, yeah, true.
With the 6 minutes at the beginning of each half that he's been giving them.
So,
I mean, my God, he was beating up Jokic.
Yeah. Before we transition to the East Coast, right? So is there like an easier path to like the finals for the Lakers? So like their first round, they play the Blazers, who suck. No, like they can't guard any of those dudes. Second round, you got the Rockets. where you don't even have to play your big men. They get to rest up, and then
Yeah.
the next round, the Clippers don't even make it, and they play the Nuggets.
Yeah, there could have been an easier route. They could have played the Thunder.
Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee have just been sitting on their ass for a week and a half, just sitting there like, all right, Jokic, well, we're fresh. Let's get it popping. And now they're destroying them. I mean, second game was kind of close, but still.
Kind of close. Man, I thought Jokic had it won.
Yeah, yo, he was hitting tough-ass shots, though. He was hitting tough shots.
I love his like little shuffling fadeaway, high arcing shot that he always hits in like the close moments, bro.
That 1-footer was disgusting.
Yeah, man, that's my shot. Like,
Yeah,
I love that shit, man. I really do. Watching the Nuggets makes me so happy, and I don't want to doubt them again. But the thing is, like, with LeBron up 2-0 and you don't have anyone on your team who can guard him, as much respect as I have for Jokic, as much respect as I have for Murray, at the end of the day, we're talking about the second best player of all time here.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like, and he's got AD on it with his team now. Like, arguably the best teammate he's ever had. You know what I'm saying? Plus, at the end, like, this is the thing I can't fault the Clippers for getting a bunch of dudes that they think can guard LeBron. Right. Because at the end of the day, if you want to win the chip, LeBron James is still in the league. You got to beat that motherfucker.
Which is why I'm so upset at Pandemic P that they denied us the Western Conference Finals that we were all looking forward to.
No. We ain't gonna just blame Paul George. I'm gonna blame Kawhi. He choked like a motherfucker.
He needs to get recoded.
Kawhi Leonard played like absolute dog shit. He was 6 for 22. And he fell in love with that mid-range and did not go to the free throw line for the whole fucking game. Everybody wants to – this is the point Paul George was talking about. This is why he didn't go to the Lakers, because he didn't want to get this backlash. Kawhi ain't getting barely any backlash. It's only a couple people giving it to him. Fuck that motherfucker. He didn't want to lead his team. This is the first time he was a leader, and he choked it hard.
Yeah.
Time, baby.
He did. It's time, in the offseason. I hope Doc will, take some time with Kawhi. Plug him in, update his software, run some antivirus stuff on him. You know what I mean? Recode him a little bit for the upcoming season. Maybe add in some human emotions this time. Maybe a laugh track.
Yeah, I'm dead ass serious though. He has to be more vocal, bro.
Yeah,
he's not like
or there's got to be a different vocal leader of the team. You know what I mean? Like Kyle Lowry is that dude. When they were in Toronto, Kyle Lowry is that dude. Even though he wasn't the best player, everybody respected him, and he's tough as nails. And he was the dude who was going to get up in your ass if you're missing rotations and stuff like that.
But I mean, with the
Clippers, who that person is.
They got those stupid motherfuckers. They got Marcus Morris, Patrick Beverly, Montrezl Harrell, and stupid ass Lou Will doesn't talk much. But those, like Paul George, don't talk either. So it's like your 4th, 5th, and 6th men are your leaders. I don't like that type of shit.
Me neither.
thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.